Hi, my name is Jo Merrill, and I am going to offer a course, presentation, and hopefully discussion called The Year Before and the Year Since. I'm talking about the time span between when my husband George received his terminal cancer diagnosis. We did not know how long he would live. At that point, we were told that if the chemo worked, he might live 6 months to a year. If it didn't work, he would have weeks or months to live. This was in April of 2021. George was an Episcopal priest, a teacher, a counselor, and an essayist. He did teach classes for ALL, Chesapeake Forum, on Life Review, and he loved to listen to people's stories. He would come home and not ever tell me the stories, but he would just be so enthusiastic about what he had done. So he also wrote stories, his essays for the Talbot Spy, and he'd been doing that for several years. When he got his diagnosis, his energy level was kind of down, and so he decided instead of writing weekly, that he would write every other week. And he wanted really to talk about his phrase, living into dying. He wanted people to know what it was like to live with a diagnosis hanging over your head and not know when that was going to happen. So his essays really were the stories of what he and I were doing in that year. He ended up with 22 essays, and before he died, he and I had both talked about putting the essays into book form, and he had asked me to illustrate the essays because I had illustrated before, and I was anxious to do that. After he died, I spent several months rereading all the essays to try to find out, for me, what I thought I could do to illustrate the book. So I'm talking about living into dying, the year before, and my journey about living into grieving. And I want to share with you the artwork that I have done since his death, which has been really helpful in an expressive journal with art and words. George and I both felt it was really important to be open and to talk about this process. I'm thankful to have the opportunity to do this with you.